Hey, what's up, guys? We got a something new in the mail here. I'm gonna open it. What this is, it's a Trackmate transponder. I got mine on eBay for about I think with taxes and shipping fees, I think it come out to about 27 and a half, almost $28. So anyway, the reason I ordered this is because there's a track opened up about 2 hours for me that is going to be using these type of transponders to run their races. You know, I don't have a lot of information on the track yet. A buddy of mine had told me about it, and so we are going to open this up. But the guy told me, and I went to the page and checked it out. I can't remember what it's called now, but they're having their first race like the first or second week into October, so it's coming up. So I want to go ahead and get one ordered, but the guy's only charging $10 to race, so I can take any platforms I want that they're going to have a class for, and they will let me race as many classes as you have or as you want. You know, if you got a Truggy, a Nitro, and an E-Buggy, $10, you race all three of them. Seems a little bit seems like, you know, a little too good to, you know, really be true. I don't see how that's going to work out for him to make any money to even be able to do the races. You know, $10 per person. If 20 people show up, it's $200. So let's say, and being that they're using these kind of transponder systems, you know, people would have to decide that they want to race at this track and buy a transponder specifically for this particular track. I just don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to give it a try because $10, you can't beat that for racing. So, but all right, guys, let me open this thing and I'll be right back. All right, so there you have it. Orange Lap RC. That must be the name of his store on eBay. Trackmate compatible transponder. I'd imagine these are probably made by the company Das Micro. But then again, if it was, it would probably have that listed on the label here. But let me get this other part open. Man, it's a lot smaller than it looked. I thought it looked like it was bigger, but I think these use an infrared system and not really like the same It's not like your typical MyLapse transponder. So these will not work with a MyLapse. You know, when I first was looking into getting my first transponder, you know, 7 years ago, however long it was, I was looking at these and I was like, well, why can't we just get these? You know, but I didn't really understand much about, you know, counting systems, but it just, you know, I didn't understand why they're all $100 for the ones we needed. But anyway, that's the way it is. For the MyLapse ones, they're about $100. There's another company, MRT, that makes transponders that actually will work with most of MyLapse. I actually had 2 of them, and they worked pretty much everywhere. I did run into a track or 2 that they did not work at, though. But, all right, let me open up this next portion. All right, guys, so this thing is itty bitty. There's my finger beside it, so you can see how little it is. So this will be easy to tuck in your into your receiver box, if that's an okay way to mount it. I don't know what it will take for this to pick up on the lap counting system. It does have some heat shrink around it. Yeah, all right, so this also got some numbers on the back. Let's take a look. Mine's 1628. What's it say there on the bottom? I can't hardly read that. Orange Lap RC 25. So, just don't know too much about these things. However, it was not very expensive, and we're gonna give it a try at this new track. I will put the information about where this track is at in the description before I post this video. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.